Let me address what my colleague said. I think
Go ahead.
you're right. It was a lot of personal. It was very personal, and I think my colleague would never have voted for Jay Lang, no matter if he was the only person running.
Yeah.
Now, let me say out front, I am a friend of Jay Lang, and I'm a friend of Jay Lang, based on a long time being on the school committee. And Mr. Lang, Dr. Lang, because he's actually just got his doctorate. One of the best things I respect about Jay Lang is that the fact that he could actually tell you, no, I'm not going to do something, or no, Jim, you're wrong on an issue, and talk it out and actually have the respect afterwards to continue to have a friendship. I think the problem here is when you get into disagreements with folks, you don't have to be completely hostile with people.
Right.
So I take strong exception to this personal talent. Dr. Lang, in my opinion, was the best fit for this position. Just the town of Chelmsford opined that he was as well, and picked him without even having a selection process. Many other folks within the community agree. If you disagree, fantastic. That's why you have votes. We weren't successful. We lost 4-3. As soon as the votes were 4-3, all three of the members, Steve Gendron and Connie Martin, switched their votes to support Dr. Calafawi. And I got to say, what Dr. Calafawi coming on board has been nothing but a professional. We've had multiple conversations regarding one coming on board, two, the fact that I voted for Jay Lang, and he said he had a lot of respect for Jay Lang. The last meeting we saw, we had a mediation with the UTL last Thursday. After the meeting, Dr. Calafawi was there yet at the mediation. He wasn't yet, our superintendent, but was thoughtful enough to come by and sit through the mediation. After the mediation, myself, Mr. Gendron, Dr. Calafawi, and Dr. Lang went out for a couple of beers afterwards to talk about, really, not even talk about the school system, actually taking the time to get to know each other. So the audacity of my colleague to throw these statements out, it's just simply unprofessional. It's pretty sad that you don't bother to think of what other people are going through when they make a decision. I respect the fact that we have a new superintendent. I think the individual is very thoughtful and is going to do a very good job. And moreover, if I decide to run for school committee, I'm going to support the gentleman, make sure that he's successful. Because you know what? I live here. I got a kid in the school system, and I pay a lot of taxes here, and I want the school system to be successful. So quite frankly, her comment, it's pathetic. It's pretty sad, and I'm kind of like, why are people being disrespectful to people in the process? Yes, it is personal. It's very personal. When you lose an election or you lose a vote, you move on to support whoever that winner is. And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And the three folks who voted for Jay Lang, Connie Martin and Steve Gendron, are going to work very effectively with Dr. Calafawi because we believe in the system. And we believe that the schools are, frankly, one of the best parts of the city. And I love living in the city. I think it's a great place. It's not that it doesn't have a lot of problems and doesn't mean it doesn't need a lot of change. But frankly, let's get out of the gutter. Let's get up there, propose issues that matter, and make some decisions that will help the kids and help the city of Lowell.